You can know and not be willing. That is okay. But what I am calling on are those who want to do, who want to take action, who understand the power that gifting has and want to see more James, the Jameses of the world. If you want to join me in acting and doing, please, if we can pass out those cards. And I want to start with 10 entrepreneurs. If you would like to give 10 entrepreneurs an opportunity to access to a room that's inspiring and that's empowering, I'm asking you to join me in gifting these entrepreneurs here an opportunity to be in Ghana at the Global Entrepreneurship Festival. Now, if anyone knows me, I love to give flowers in the form of gifts. And I like to recognize people in real time. I don't like to wait for, when someone passes away, that's when all of the posts start going up, and we like to recognize people in real time. Is there anyone here today who knows that at minimum they will do 10? If you can just raise your hand, please. And a full ride or a full scholarship to the Global Entrepreneurship, it is $1,000. It is 1,000 USD. I do want you to know what you are going to commit to. I am making a commitment to 14 entrepreneurs going to Ghana at the Global Entrepreneurship Festival. If you know that you will do at least 10, I do want to take this time to recognize you. And I want the team to share with you all. I want to give you in real time. You have this as a token of commitment to the continent of Africa. I want to give you a lapel pin because it's not light to make that commitment. It's a reminder of why we're here today, to make our country better. And I tell people, when Nigeria wins, Africa wins. When Africa wins, the world wins. If you would like to give 10 in an effort to see our world win, to see Africa win, to see Nigeria win, please, if you can just raise your hand, because I want to make sure that we recognize you in real time and that you get your 10. Again, it's no pressure by any means, but I just want to recognize those who want to make that commitment. You can give in the moment. There is a QR code. It should be on the table. We also have pledge cards. We have pledge cards. We have someone who, Ms. Honorable Sheena Pella, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you give him a round of applause? Let me make sure that he gets his kid as well. As we start the show.
Our board chairman, members of the board of GEF, fellow entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to join my sister and colleague on the stage on the purpose of empowering people. When I was driving here, I was in the car with my brother, Sahid. And he made a video. I think my PA got a video on my phone. And I wanted to get the video, so we had to transfer the video through airdrop. And I said something to him. I said, can you imagine 20 years ago or 30 years ago there was no airdrop? I said, can you just imagine the way that people are bringing solutions to the world's problem? And it is. And I said something to him that how come people don't even believe in God? Because if God can create human beings from mud, sand, and you will hurt everything, and you will lose everything, and you will die and be buried, and God says to you that He has a paradise where everything works perfectly, and some people will still be doubting. So, whether we like it or not, the world we live in today is a place that we will continue to face challenges, and we need as entrepreneurs, to develop solutions to those challenges. I believe every generation has an obligation to be a bridge of hope to generations coming behind. When the world just started, I'm sure people were eating with their hands, and some entrepreneurs thought about making cutlery. I know there are a lot of people here, young entrepreneurs, that need to be sponsored to the Global Entrepreneurship Festival in Ghana. And I'm standing here. Nancy is from America, yes, she's Nigerian. I will stand here and I will lead by example by sponsoring 15 people. And not only that, I know people here that can sponsor as well. I have my brother here, the handsome man looking charming. That is Saeed Abubakar, that guy in the hat. I take the microphone to him. Let's see what I can do. As we start the show, the audience chart, we are here at the Entrepreneurship Festival, GEF. Is $1,000 per sponsor per one? How many? 5. Please give me a round of applause. Also here, we have my successor at the House of Reps. Let me tell you a story. I am a politician. I was in the House of Reps. I was a member House of Reps representing the people of the Senate, Kajula Iwata, Federal Constituency of New York State. When I lost my election in 2023, although I didn't contest for the second time in the House of Reps, but I always say, one of my best quotes in my life is, only a fool doesn't change his mind. Yes, because change is very inevitable. And there is a blessing in every opportunity. When I lost my election, if I was in the House or in the House of Senate, I can tell you that I will not be a board member of the GEF. And with what I've achieved with GEF in just 2 years, I did not achieve it as a member House of Reps for 4 years. So on that note, I have my successor in the room, the person that succeeded me in the House of Reps, the member representing the Senate Testimony, Kajula Iwata, Federal Constituency, in the 10th Assembly, Honorable Shilo Oyedeji. Please, you need to sponsor.
The article is sponsoring 4 young entrepreneurs. Let's give them a round of applause. And we also have our chairperson here. I'm going to highlight
Why are you shouting? When Christopher climbs the stage, they allow you to shout. Why are you shouting? You are shouting, stand up and shout! All protocols observed. Everybody here, I want to say thank you for coming. I want to say thank you to the man behind the vision. And I want to also say thank you to my my sister. And I want to say thank you to everyone that has come here today. Most especially, I want to say thank you to the board of directors. I want to say thank you to my brother that just left. But I'm just here to say something. And I want you to give me attention. I will not spend a long time. There was a young girl that came into Lagos State and was sent to Nigerian Port Authority for NYSC. And when she got to Nigerian Port Authority, she was rejected. Not because she was not intelligent, but because free publicity for Nigerian Port Authority. They had too many coppers and they couldn't take more. Why she thought that her dream was over, she had to look for her own primary assignment, where to do her service. And let me explain to you, when you are a copper, you are a government's property. It's not because the government are not doing so well, because I do not put blames on anybody. But I remember that when I walked through Antioch looking for where to do my primary assignment, a private employed me when the government could not employ me. That's the importance of entrepreneurship. I thought you would come. So the entrepreneurs are doing a lot, because now, coming from I couldn't get that job after my primary assignment, I became an entrepreneur, and guess what I was doing? I was selling thrift, fairly used clothes on the street of Lagos with a 2-1 from business admin. Because I did not have a community like this that could help. I was from those states. I had no godfather. My father's name is not on any internet. And anytime I went for somebody to employ me, they would ask me, who is your father? And that is why I'm saying a big thank you to what he is doing. And this morning, I made up my mind that the Grace Offering Foundation would only sponsor entrepreneurs. And after I took that decision, I came here today. So from selling used clothes, fairly used clothes in a Katangwa market, as an entrepreneur, after selling fairly used clothes, I went into other businesses like real estate. I now trade real estate in global stages. Offices in Dubai, I just opened an office in the most beautiful island in the world, in case you need one. It's called, what do they call it? But today, I just want to make a commitment that I'm taking 20 entrepreneurs. 20 entrepreneurs. So if I would do it, taking 20 entrepreneurs, so that's $20,000. I think that some of you here can. And do you know why I'm doing that? It's because even if I didn't have an opportunity, my life now is to give others an opportunity. Thank you.
I'd like to